Sophie, Countess of Wessex, 56, and her husband Prince Edward, 57, came to the fore in the wake of Prince Philip's death in April. Not only were the couple among the first royals to visit Queen Elizabeth II, 95, at Windsor following the sad news, but the Countess was also the first person to speak out on the Queen's behalf and gave touching insight into the Duke of Edinburgh's last moments. While Sophie and Edward have only been working royals since 2002, they have taken on increasingly important roles within the firm since Meghan Markle, 39, and Prince Harry's departure. Even before Megxit, Sophie has long been described as the Queen's favourite daughter-in-law, and they are understood to have a very close relationship. A key indicator of the Queen's soft spot for Sophie is that they often share the car ride to church together when the Countess visits the Queen at one of her rural royal residences. Ahead of the Duke's funeral, Sophie was a vital source of comfort to her mourning mother-in-law and seemed to shine in her royal role despite the sad circumstances. Ahead of Prince Philip's funeral in April, royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams shed light on the Queen and Sophie's special bond. Referring to Sophie's words about Philip's last moments, Mr. Fitzwilliams told Express.co.uk, "Of all the statements put out by members of the royal family after Prince Philip's death, the interview given by the Countess of Wessex was the most moving and emotional. She described Prince Philip's death as if someone took him by the hand and then he went. Very peaceful, which is what you want for somebody, isn't it?" Mr. Fitzwilliams added. She said this to a member of the public and it touched people's hearts. According to the royal expert, Sophie and the Queen are bonded over their shared love of films and rather unusual interest in military history. He added, "Sophie has become extremely close to the Queen, who spends a great deal of time with her, and she will be a great comfort during this sad period. Her quiet dedication to royal duties is approved of by the Queen, who also enjoys watching films and discussing military history with her. Sophie will provide key to support to the monarchy in the coming years and is something of a royal trump card," Mr. Fitzwilliams claimed. Mr. Fitzwilliams said, "She is one of the monarchy's trump cards both at present and in future years." Prince Edward is the only one of the Queen's children not to have divorced, which is said to be a key reason the Queen is particularly fond of the Countess. Sophie's children, Lady Louise Windsor, 17, and James, Viscount 7, 13, have also been described as the Queen's favourite grandchildren and were the first to visit her at Balmoral last summer. Touching on the Queen's fondness for Louise and James, a royal insider previously told The Sun, "The Queen loves the fact that Louise and James relish their time at Balmoral, and she has become particularly close to Louise, who seems to have become her favourite grandchild, closely followed by James. Louise also endeared herself to everyone by looking after William and Kate's children when they were up here." Louise is currently studying for her A-levels and stepped out into the royal spotlight to join her parents for several engagements following Philip's death.